Yo, what's going on, everybody? So in today's video, we're going to talk about season 5 of Motorfest, or year 2, season 1, whichever y'all want to call it. Honest to God, this update is really good. As you can see, we're driving to the island right now. I mean, they did more than I thought they were going to do, if I'm being honest. They gave us a new island. They added 2 new playlists. They added this thing called Rivals, which this is the last Rivals car you get. Like when you beat all the Rivals, it's like the final boss fight. They fixed the mirrors, so if you go to first person, the mirrors actually work. So that's cool. You know, it's just a small change, but cool nonetheless. Grand race routes. The grand race routes are really well. I'm going to insert a clip right here so you can see the new grand race routes. They released a bunch of new cars, mostly for season pass, but I'm not going to buy the season pass because I'm broke. This is one of the new cars, Porsche GT3 RS, you know, beautiful car. I don't think it's meta, but I could be wrong. It feels good to drive, like it absolutely feels good. In my opinion, it just feels like it lacks a little bit of top end, so without NOS, it kind of feels like it accelerates slow. But the only time I've used it is when I was like really far ahead and there's really nothing to compare it to. So I'm not really sure if it's fast. You're gonna have to wait for like SimG tests to come out or like militia tests to come out. I truly have no idea if it's meta or not, but it feels really good to drive, and that's honestly the most important thing to me. This is also one of the rival cars that you win from beating all the rivals. You're probably wondering, if you haven't played this update or even looked into what they added, you're probably wondering what the rivals is. Well, let me show you. If you go to your activities, if you press your start button or whatever it is on PC, if you go to this menu, go to activities, you scroll down a little bit. After you beat the Made in Japan playlist, or the Made in Japan 2 playlist, I think it's after, you get to do this Motorfest Rivals that is not loading. You get to do this Motorfest Rivals, and you have to beat all of these guys, all four of the like mini racers, I guess you could call it, to be able to defeat the rivals leaders, I guess. I'm not really sure how good any of these 3 are, the BMW, the DeLorean, and the Alfa Romeo. I'm not really sure how good these are, but I do know this Pontiac, apparently, from what I heard, it has the fastest top speed in Street 2 now. So if you're doing like any highway sections or you're going to be slipping, this is the new car to take over the Lamborghini Huracan. So I would definitely recommend picking this up for sure, if that's true. And the way you like do these races, you come to this, you click on whatever opponents you want. You can either set a waypoint, which I'll show you what that looks like. You set a waypoint, you open the map, and it's not showing. There it is. So you go to this area, and I'll just I'll just fast travel so it makes it easier. Okay, so to my knowledge, the areas change. I'm pretty sure they said the areas change. And since I already beat them, it shows up on the map. So what I'm trying to demonstrate is not gonna be accurate. So I'll just explain it. When you click on one of those races and you set a waypoint, it'll make you like scan an area. Like, it kind of reminds me of Need for Speed Payback when you're looking for parts to build a car. You have to search a specific area to find those parts. That's kind of what you have to do for the racers. You have to like go to a certain area, drive around, or they'll end up driving to you, and you have to challenge them. You challenge them, you beat them, you do the next race, and the next one, and the next one, and you can do this challenge. This challenge, after you beat this guy, you actually win his car. And a really cool thing about these cars, okay, you can't really see, but if oops, my bad. If you, it's not showing. Okay, you're just gonna have to take my word. These are animated. These liveries are animated. So at night, it's really easy to see. Actually, at night, it might be the only time it shows, but they're animated. And they're the first type of animated liveries, I guess you could call it. They added, it's not in the playlist right now. They added no collision to grandraces. So I'll throw in some clips right now to show the no collision. Unfortunately, it's not like a permanent change. Like, it only comes around, like, I've only had it twice, and I've probably played like 30 grand races, which is not a lot. I've kind of been on COD grinding camos, but that's not the point. Anyways, it doesn't come around often. It's not permanent. It's just like, it's kind of rare, but when you get it, it's a lot of fun. Let's talk about summits now. They haven't changed much. So this month's car is the mass leader. All right. Anybody who plays this game knows that the mass leader is not good. Oh my God, my voice is dying. I don't know if this variation has been a thing before. I don't know if it's completely new. But considering it's the mass leader, I'm going to assume this car is bad. And, you know, for our first month, especially because we're most likely getting new players. And oh my God. We're most likely getting new players. This being their first summit car they can ever unlock is, you know, it's not great. It's not great. Speaking of summit cars, if you completed playlist, right, you go to custom mode, you see these like ticket things. I'll be honest, I have no idea how this works. No idea how this works, but you get prestige tickets. I do know that. And what you can do with prestige tickets is you come to shop, you go to the prestige tickets tab right here, and you can buy, if you grind enough, you can buy every other summit car or summit exclusive. I don't think ever, but like clearly this is like season 1, season 2 stuff. So you can buy it from there. And all of season 1 I missed. I'm pretty sure this and the Redliner came out when early playtest or beta was happening, whichever one it was. The S2K, I didn't even have the game yet. And this I just didn't want. But if I wanted to, you know, re-get everything that came out in the past, I could. They also added chase vehicles. So if you go to this playlist, you view requirements, you can, I haven't pressed this yet, so I don't know what it actually does, but you can buy the year 2 season pass. You get all these cars you see up there for free, to my knowledge. You get them for free. I don't know how good they are. I don't know if they're meta, but I do know you need them to play this playlist, which again I don't have because I'm broke. If you're curious about the playlist, I'm sure you can go watch, like, I don't know, Rhino probably did a playthrough, Kingdom probably did a playthrough, Militia probably did a playthrough. You can find it everywhere, if you're curious about what it looks like, because I haven't done it. I'm not buying the year 2 season pass, most likely. Overall, for the little amount of time I did actually get to do grand races, I would say this update is kind of good. I'm actually having fun with it. If you haven't played Motorfest for a while and you were like kind of waiting to see if the update was worth it to, you know, download Motorfest again, I would say it's worth it. Island's really beautiful. The grand race routes are amazing. Everything just feels really refreshing. And of course, they're going to continue to update it, continue to make it good. If you are looking for a sign to get back into Motorfest, this is your sign. I think you'll really enjoy it. With that being said, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, please just hit the like button. Even you don't even have to subscribe, just hit the like button. It helps me a lot. Helps with the algorithm. And I'll see you in the next one. Next video will be a grand race video on the new review. Good luck.